Hi everybody, I am bathroom vlogging again tonight. I had intended to have a big ass gin and tonic with me, but my tonic was flat, so I couldn't bring myself to do that. Instead, let me adjust the selfie stick here. I love these selfie sticks, things are so cool. One-handed, relatively stable. Anyway, so instead of having the gin and tonic, tonight's all about a Pepsi, classic Pepsi, which I have yet to open, and a couple of, well actually what's left of my Valentine's candy, the Ghirardelli squares in milk chocolate with caramel. I have 2 of them left. Okay, so I also happen to have with me in my bath copy of Vogue with that poor unfortunate Dakota Johnson on the cover. I feel so sorry for her. She's a lovely girl and may actually be talented, I don't know, but you know, it's hard to tell from that steaming turd of a movie that she's in. I'm sorry all you 50 Shades fans, but honestly, it's horrible. So, unless you like porn. Even if you like porn, it's kind of horrible. But I digress. Tonight's vlog is all about my water line. Now I'm going to see if I can get up here close and let you guys get a good look at my water line. Do you see my water line? My water line is not black. My water line is not white. My water line is blue. Now, that's not a revolutionary thing to do, to have a blue water line. However, I wanted to tell you where I first learned about the blue water line trick, which is designed to make the whites of your eyes look whiter. When I was about 8 or 9 years old, we had a small kind of professional makeup studio in our town, and I can't remember what it was called, but one of the Westmores was coming through town doing a makeup workshop, and my mother was ecstatic because she was into films enough to, you know, be aware of the Westmore family, and you know, their Hollywood makeup royalty. Well, not Hollywood, but well, yeah, Hollywood, I guess. Their film makeup royalty. A whole slew of them, like 3 or 4 generations. Anyhow, it was either Bud or Wally Jr. Maybe it must have been one or the other, or maybe it was Frank. It was one of those 3 who was doing this workshop. Well, my mother took me to this workshop. I don't remember much, except I remember being kind of impressed. I was very young, so why would I be impressed? But I remember feeling impressed by this man because he was very serious, very technical, and you were expected to listen up because he was telling you some important stuff. I remember that was the feel. So every woman that was there, and there weren't many, there might have been 6 or so, they all got their makeup done by this guy, and he was talking as he was doing it, of course, explaining the products and what they were supposed to do and blah blah blah. And it was kind of all based on color theory. It was really interesting to me, in part because my mom introduced me to art when I was real young. She would take me, you know, painting with her out at the lake, and you know, to museums and all that kind of junk. I'm still not a very cultured person, but I remember being impressed by it. Anyhow, the one thing I took away from that was this deal about lining your water line with blue. And he said that a lot of people were making the mistake back in 1967 or whatever year it was, of doing their water line in white, thinking that it would make their eyes look brighter, when in actuality it has the opposite effect. It actually makes your eyes look more yellow or more red. He said blue is the proper complementary color for, you know, your sclera, the whites of your eyes. And you know, it's funny, I have remembered that my entire life. In fact, for years, my mother had her little gold metal roll-up blue eyeliner that she bought that day. Man, she had that thing forever. And I would play with it, probably long after it had gathered enough bacteria to really give me pink eye. Anyhow, so all these years I've remembered that somewhere stuck in the back of my memory. Well, today I went and bought my own blue waterproof eyeliner for for messing around with that look. I bought a bunch of makeup today, which is very odd because I'm not into hauls. I'm not into spending money, and if I do spend money, I like to spend it at the Dollar Tree. But the more, you know, YouTube videos I watch and more beauty gurus, I hate that term, but the more of them that I find that I kind of connect with their ideas or their color palettes work for me or whatever, kind of the more interested I am in getting stuff. So anyway, did that today, and I'll probably do a vlog about it tomorrow and show you guys what I got. It was CVS and Walmart where I got this stuff, and the Walmart stuff was all on sale too, incidentally. Oh, and I found out this really neat thing. Maybe I just was sleeping the day that they did these tutorials, but I discovered that if you take a beauty blender type thing, I have a Real Techniques beauty blender kind of sponge, and you rub that on your pressed powder, and you use that beauty blender to apply the powder as opposed to a brush, it almost works like a foundation. And it's, if you've put like you know, Benefits Professional or something, you know, on your nose and any place you have a lot of pores, if you've done that first and then you just use the powder, don't use any foundation, just the powder. I was using this Milani powder that was on sale at Walmart. Oh my gosh, it makes this flawless kind of finish. You don't see the pores. It was really interesting. I even took the makeup off and tried it again to see if maybe it was just a fluke, but no. And so I kind of experimented with my IT Cosmetics, that powder foundation everybody was into 6 months ago. Some of that, and then the Milani powder on top of that, and then I took it all off and I put on a CC cream and I tried it. It works really well, so give that a try. So anyhow, that was my makeup revelations for the day. It was a very super busy day. I had to be up at 8, which doesn't sound like it's all that early, but for me it's early because a lot of times I don't get to sleep till 3 or 4. Anyhow, I was up because I had movers coming, had to deal with them. Then at 10 o'clock I had to start getting my mom to swallow her barium thing so I could get her to her CAT scan at 11. Then I was back here going to Walmart, going to CVS, picking up drugs, buying groceries, you know, all that sort of stuff. So it's been a really, really busy day, and I'm so happy to be in this bathtub. And I'm so happy to be spending part of my bath time with you. I did get 2 things I want to show you. I got this Garnier Purifying Foam Cleanser. I really like Garnier. I'm not sure how good, quote unquote, the Garnier products are, but I like the packaging and I love the way it smells. And I use a lot of their hair care products. So yeah, they work. And then I also got this invigorating daily scrub. So I'm going to give those a try tonight. I've never used those before. So I'm going to turn off this camera now, and I am going to wash off all of this makeup and very carefully take off my beautiful fake eyelashes. Oh, that's another thing I bought tonight, was a whole slew of fake eyelashes. I got to show those to you tomorrow. Those are cool. So anyway, y'all have a wonderful day or evening, depending on when you're seeing this, and I will talk to you later. Bye.